Hey people, today quite actually one of my first videos about tech, and I think this is worth it. Today I'm gonna show the other actually car audio enthusiasts, but in the same time the people who just want to change a radio or thinking about changing a radio, how to, let's say, approach this situation from a perspective of a completely new starter, first timer. I'm first timer to changing audio in a car. Basically, I bought MK4 Volkswagen Golf, which came with original radio. And my story is straight and simple. It has whatever. Sorry, my bad. Original radio, cassette inside, and original speakers. My initial plan was I was ready to spend about, I will be honest, 700, 600 pounds. In dollars, maybe it would be $800, $900, let's say, 600 euros if you go in euros. And I was ready to spend the money based on that I thought that I need to change the speakers, that I need to change radio, and probably I'm going to need amplifier and subwoofer. Before you do any of this, people, I would sincerely suggest you, before you do think that you need new speakers, start with your battery and electricity. All the cables, is there anything electrical leak? Is there anywhere any issues with the battery or something? Is your alternator okay? Sincerely, is your alternator? Check these three things again. I repeat. It might sound like advice, like who would give an advice about this one? Guys, start with all the cabling, battery, what size battery you have, an alternator, and then you assess the music in a car. After assessing this, I called the professionals. And the person advised me, listen, mate, I want to save your money. Come to my shop. I'm not advertising here, nothing. But the professionals recommended me, dude, don't buy speakers. Don't buy radio, subwoofers, amplifiers. Let's assess your vehicle first. So what happened? I took my car to the car audio installment specialist, and a person after checking it said, currently your original, gents, ladies, gents, my car is 2001 Mark IV Golf. And person told me that these speakers what I have are very good. So I don't need to change the speakers. And I was skeptic. I was thinking, I need new ones. I need new speakers. Why do I need like these old ones? Probably they all knackered. And the person told me, like, listen, person checked the speakers. I don't know how they do that. Don't ask me. They do that. They check speakers and they checked everything. They said, listen, your speakers are spot on, mate. Nothing wrong with them. What you need to change is your radio first, and maybe subwoofer. So, and now step by step. I had an old radio, cassette radio, original Volkswagen radio. And what happened after that? I changed I took on board what person said, and I changed radio first. And now we'll start with the radio. Which radio to choose and why I choose what I chose, basically. I chose, there we go. Let's take this one now. 1 second, please. I chose, let me show you. I chose, guys, ladies and gents, the KENWOOD, specifically KDC BT740DAB. I chose this one. And I'm going to explain you now why I chose this one specifically. First of all, a lot of people would ask, like, or would look for the, as example, I will show you my car right now. Yeah, as just for your information, I'm going to show it now. So this is how it looks down there. So I would technically have a space for the bigger screen with a touch screen and everything. Yeah, like with the buttons, which costs twice as much that would cost me than this thing in here. Twice as much for identical, actually completely identical, I mean it, nearly identical performance and identical, like even options and everything else. So this is what I chose instead of having with a monitor, with a touch screen, because there was an option for me to replace the whole of this and this space where the little pocket is, to replace it with a big screen in here. I can show you like big screen in here, this big screen. I would have a big screen down there with the touch screen stuff and everything. So basically that's what I would have there. I would have a touch screen down there. But instead I chose to go for a simple small one. KENWOOD, and I'll repeat again, KDC BT740DAB version. On the market, you can pick it up from eBay for approximately £110 to £130, depending. New one from Amazon and other places you can pick up approximately for, I would say, between, I think it was, I don't want to lie to you, 120, 130, but from shops with everything else, like there is 190, even 230, 280. I saw there is random prices. I don't know how does they calculate prices for the specific let's say this music system what I have currently, the radio, KENWOOD KDC BT740DAB. What it has, just as example, I could buy another one with a screen which would cost me nearly £400. This one cost me, £195 plus installation in a shop. It all took me with the installation, with additionally with the, as you can see here, with the microphone, with a DAB antenna. So that's what I have in here. Microphone and DAB antenna plus radio with installation. All of this £275. I didn't buy speakers, I didn't buy subwoofer, and I didn't buy any other like amplifiers or changing anything, nothing. And now let's go, what options does the KENWOOD KDC BT740DAB has? Let's start. First of all, this beautiful thing has, as you can see, iPhone, iPod, Alexa built in, dual phone connection, music mix, time alignment, Android rapid charge. So this thing has basically many things, plus DAB radio. As you can see, guys, there's DAB radio, there's Bluetooth, there's additionally it does MP3. There's a massive list of things in here. As you can see, there is massive list of things, like it can Bluetooth, DAB, digital radio, all of that. Like MP3, 2 phones it can play. Like 2 phones can connect to it via the Bluetooth and can play. It connects to your Spotify. It honestly, this little thing does basically everything what the modern radio receiver and modern radio receiver should do. So this is like what I chose. I didn't have a preference in terms of specifically which brand should I choose. Should I choose Sony, Panasonic? Should I choose Blaupunkt or Pioneer? Basically, KENWOOD, the person in the shop recommended me, honestly, saying this performs really, really well, and does really well, and sounds really good. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn this beautiful thing on in a car. I'm simply gonna turn on. I know that via the video, you'll not be able to hear so well the sound and everything. But for the £275 totally spent, plus I have now hands-free, and with DAB radio, I think it's a good money spent. So my suggestion to everyone who goes into buying a car which doesn't have a Bluetooth inside, built-in Bluetooth you can connect phone to play music, doesn't have a hands-free. Guys, before you change the speakers, before you change go into subwoofers and stuff, check your original audio in the cars. Even car might be old, it might still have a decent system of the speakers. And check your battery and alternator. And now I'm gonna connect it to basically I connect this lovely Kenwood. I'm gonna turn it on. I'm gonna turn on a music, and you'll be able to see actually how this thing performs. I'll connect my phone and how it looks. Let's do this. And let's turn on the music. There we go. Now music I turned on. It automatically connects to my phone, to my Bluetooth, and start playing music. Let's turn it a bit on. And these are original speakers, people. These are original speakers. I want to remind you, everyone, these are original speakers in an old Volkswagen Golf Mark IV with this radio. This radio has many options, like really you can colors, it changes colors, can connect to the two basically two phones and everything. You can streamline between the phones and everything, so you can do basically many options. It has USB here, USB, aux. It's, for example, if someone calls me, I press this button, it goes like I can mute, I can change the volume of everything, and I can speak to person, and sound is very, very clear. These are old speakers with a new radio, KENWOOD KDC BT740DAB. I personally highly recommend to you guys, buy the product which is quality, and start with your electrical ability of your car. What battery? Does it lose any electricity? And how's your basically alternator is important as well. Is it in good condition? Before you do anything with subwoofers, before you do with anything with amplifiers or installing new speakers, I recommend everyone start with a go to specialist. Let the specialist check your car speakers. Let them recommend you. Install the radio first, and then decide, do you want to upgrade further down, or you doesn't need anymore? Because there is high possibility that you guys are going to be saving loads of money just by simply changing your radio. Because what's been proven is that older radios, speakers are better than older radios. Right, I wish everyone a good health. Hopefully this was helpful for you. This was a short review of my KDC BT740DAB. I love it. It's good. It's honestly good. Connects to the DAB radio. Bluetooth connection fast. Sound is very clear. I really think this is quality product. I recommend you as well. It's a decent one. That's my experience. I chose this and based on advice rather than myself buying speakers, radio and everything else. So, wish you all the best, guys. Maybe we'll see you next time on the next review. Thank you.